Hello, Ice here, Cassette Beasts. Last time we finally met Ranger Captain Ianthe. Let's swap back to Kaylee. Actually, let's make sure I know what's actually equipped. Okay, you have the starting grade on right now. That's what I wanted. I wanted him to take his own personal monster with him. Yeah, let's go challenge Wallace. Oh. Had a little interesting physics there. It couldn't end the dash while I was in the air, but I got caught on the little lip of the terrain. Yeah, we'll be seeing that message a lot. Trying to dodge the monster. Hey, Wallace. Double check that I'm recording. Ianthe said you're a promising fighter. Suppose you'll be wanting to take my ranger challenge? You ready to battle Captain Wallace? Yes. I hope your training has a strong foundation. You're gonna need to be tough if you want to bring down my walls. Now, in my first playthrough, I didn't really need any particular strategy for this guy. I just kind of hit the walls. But here we have Crumble, which, for a wall-themed guy, is going to be very inconvenient. It's even Earth, which is effective on plastic. Anyway, I'm just gonna see if he walls before my, whatever this thing's called, Sansa time, acts. And we'll throw in a leech. Why not? Oh yeah, I have a fusion meter again. Alright, Crumble failed. Does he know I have Crumble and so he won't actually wall? I did change the intelligence. Ow. Yeah, besides having wall skills, the enemies will also have, like, throw, which is a skill that consumes your wall in order to, oh, interesting. In order to what? In order to deal damage. And throw inflicts damage per stack. I just forgot what move I was talking about for a bit. And my contact damage applies when I melee, so even though they're using ranged, we'll still get some utility out of it. Just as the life cycle of plastic products is often, unfortunately, to be buried in a landfill, Earth-type attacks bury plastic types. This limits their movement. I feel like that's one of the explanations for a status effect that's more of a stretch. But, like, fair enough. Ah. Alright, let's see if Wallace actually walls now that I don't have Crumble anymore. Yeah, fireworks. So that'll become poison. Oh, that's kind of bad with having a plant on the team. Plant is weak to poison, but poison's also weak to fire. So now that I've changed it to poison, I have an advantage too. Won't be demolished so easily. It hit through the wall every time because of Ricochet. And maybe it only rolls once for the move. It might have been that sort of situation. Anyway, poisons found in New World tend to be flammable and can be ignited with a fire-type attack. And yeah, plants absorb the poison. We're kind of trading 1 for 1 a lot, but at the same time, I have more monsters than he does. Boom, break the wall in 1 turn, and I get more turns than him because his partner's down. So I'll take that as an even trade, even though I spent more AP. Plus the wall cost him HP. Oh. Poisons require specific nutrients to make. Plant-type attacks provide these nutrients, which empowers the target's future poison-type attacks. That's another of the weirder ones, maybe. But, like, I get it. There are toxic plants out there. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, well, we're not gonna be weak to poison anyway because we're not a plant anymore. I guess it doesn't matter that it's plastic because it has poison coating. I can just Thunder Blast it, no problem. Ignited because poison. Still, even if a little of the explanations are a little weird, I respect that they tried them. Maybe I already said that, but what am I gonna say when I'm just clearly winning the fight and... yeah. We got him.
Oh! Nice one.
Snooze Spore, 50% chance to inflict sleep. I don't think there are any sleep moves more accurate than this either. But sleep is pretty strong. We've inflicted it on ourselves on purpose, and yeah, you're just helpless for those turns if you don't have a way to like evasion nullify it or something. I don't know, maybe an accuracy buff is good enough. I built up my walls and you brought them right down. Achievement locked on the grapevine, achievement locked back against the wall. I think one of those was for carrying out a rumor quest, which was find Wallace, and the other was specifically for beating Wallace. Anyway, he built up his walls and I brought them right down.
Nice work.
Nice work, you've earned this. Boom, stamp number 1. That was a long fight. I came here like right away. Got an elemental wall sticker, because of course. Gym leaders have got to give you their TM, huh? I think I was reading some dev stuff and they were like almost like, or said something about how they almost weren't going to do the ranger captains, but like if they didn't do them, everyone would be like, where are the gym leaders? I think they do add something to the game too, though. Once they decided to do it, they did a good job with it. And we also were awarded a fused material and an upgrade. Instantly upgrades a tape by 1 star. I never used any of these in my first playthrough. I stumbled across that rare material while surveying the park for a building project. You can swap it at the town hall for some neat stuff. Oh, talking about the fused material, of course. And would Kaylee like to chat about the cult now? I need to tell you some stuff. And you'll probably think worse of me when I'm finished. Sorry. You see, when I first came to New World, I didn't live in Harbor Town. There's another settlement at the top of Autumn Hill, on the east coast. Morningtown. It's a community of people living off the land, sharing possessions, all that cute stuff. You've seen the folks walking around in the hooded robes, right? Yep. That's them, and I guess I was one of them once. Things didn't used to be that weird there, but The leader, Dorian, he's obsessed with archangels. Morningtown was founded with the intent of helping everyone, but it soon became just about what he wanted. It reached a point where I didn't feel at home anymore. It was too late for me to be able to fix anything, so I ran. That's how I ended up in Harbortown a year ago. I want so desperately to do right by everyone, because I've let so many down in the past. But if Dorian knows about the locations of other archangels, I need to put my fears aside and find out what he knows. They don't let outsiders into the commune, but they should still remember me. I think I'll be able to get us inside. Are we in this together? Are you sure you want to do this? I am. I know it'll be hard, but I want some good to come out of everything I went through.
Okay.
Okay, right. I'll mark the entrance to the commune on your map. Remember, they will only let you in if I'm with you. New quest. I ran so far away. Bring Kaylee to Morningtown. Yeah, when I first got the rumor about talking to Kaylee... Did I already rest? I think that was the resting conversation. Yeah, the first thing I did was, like, look around town for her house to see if, like, she would converse there. And she does have a house in town, but even if she's not your active party member, you can't do any... I didn't actually rest. Kaylee tells you about her various ventures helping out the people of Harbortown. That's just one of the random dialogues. Your broken tapes have been repaired. Alright. Last I heard, Captain Zed was heading out to see what's up with Morningtown in the east. I bet he fell asleep on the way. Okay, so it just marked the general area. What quest do I actually want to do now? I mean, probably actually this one? I don't have 300 wood yet. Oh yeah, I could look for the passive ability merchant. That's probably lower level than Morningtown. It's funny, the randomization grants you the field powers at a random time, but you still kind of want to go in order anyway. It's more about trying parties you didn't try before. The word around town is that recording of that strange sparking monster will grant you magnetic powers. Neat, huh? So true. Oh, and they're over there in this file. Okay, that's pretty late, honestly. That's normally the third power. Anyway, I think I also said I'd be visiting this building last time. For one, there's this guy who I would have eventually gotten a rumor about.
Greetings and salutations.
Newcomer, I am Professor Percival Hoylake, intrepid investigator into the unknown. The unknown?
Yes.
Indeed. As we all find ourselves marooned in this curious realm, it falls upon a steadfast and rational mind to make sense of the chaos that surrounds us. I'm talking of the scientific method. We must observe, analyze, and form conclusions. The humble townsfolk describe many strange beasts on this island. If we were to catalog them, then the unknown would cease to be unknown. Say, you look like you appreciate the importance of this task. Would you be interested in helping me identify some monsters? Sure.
Excellent.
Excellent, wonderful. I have some descriptions of monsters I've sourced from Harbortown's populace. If you can record these monster forms, I'll be able to catalog them. First account I have is a cosmic waiter spotted in the park. Okay. So, this quest was affected by the randomization. It just chooses a park monster here. So it's actually not important that I cataloged that one of the bird on the skull. Oh well. Here's some blank tapes to assist you in your research. We got 5 tapes. Come by when you've recorded it and I shall catalog it. Happy hunting, my eager assistant. New quest on the hunt. Record a cosmic waiter, often spotted in the park. Also, there are more basic tapes here that I could have grabbed earlier. I don't know exactly when Hoylake becomes available. Anyway, the other important place here is this counter. I see you've got a brand new trainee ID there. Let me explain how I can help. I'm here to help distribute the organization's resources to rangers and trainees to help them with their duties. I've got upgrades for backpacks and cassette players, passes for special training sessions, but we only have limited quantities of these, so I have to make sure they don't go to waste. In short, sweetie, the more captains you've completed your training with, the more I can give you. Oh, and I'll need a bit of fused material from you as well. Now, what are you after, sweetie? What is fused material? I don't really know what it is, but for some reason Ianthe seems to think we need to collect a lot of it. All I know is it smells really bad and certain monsters leave it behind. Make of that what you will, dear. Well, what have you got? Okay, so we have a Bulletino cartridge shard that we can't buy yet. It makes the Bulletino dash do damage at the start of battle if you used it before battle. There are 3 different possible abilities that act like this, but you always have to buy the upgrade here before you can use them to initiate. The damage from the Bulletino dash is specifically fire damage and will trigger reactions. We can increase the number of rewinds we can carry, that's the basic healing item. We can increase the number of reodorants we can carry, which is basically a repel. Can increase the amount of status healing items we can carry, the amount of coffees, which I believe grant AP, the amount of, I think these grant fusion. It's just a full fusion meter. I believe it's the one that costs 1,000 wheat. Smoke bombs. Respools, that's the revive. The gym pass, that allows customizing the main character's stats, as it says there. At the start, you have to lower one stat to raise another, which it's kind of weird that you can get weaker at the gym, but don't worry about it. You can also buy bonus points after you've bought the gym pass, or maybe it requires beating a certain number of captains. Oh, I can't even buy this yet, actually. It says train with 5 more captains to unlock. So it's not just grayed out because I don't have 10 fused material. But you can eventually get up to 50 bonus points in your base stats. So you can become more powerful than the partners. Additional sticker stock for the sticker merchants, additional coffee stock. That's extra types of coffee. I believe there are types that grant more than 2 AP. Additional types of status healing at the doctors, which I don't think I've been to, but there's a doctor you can buy stuff from. Discounts, increased capture chance, a bunch of stuff related to getting the fusion meter full faster, either in general, off of landing type advantage hits, off of landing criticals, off of winning battles. This one, it doesn't boost fusion rate. It actually is another way to upgrade your recording chance, as long as your fusion meter is full. And we can buy, in randomized monsters mode, all of the actual Metroidvania power tapes. The field powers, that's what I've been calling them. So we already have a Bulletino and a Diveel, so definitely no need to buy those. We've seen the Jumpkin pumpkins, but don't have the fertilizer. Although I believe there's a guaranteed encounter that will drop it. And it's typically a late power anyway. And the Boltum, we know where they are, can probably get there. We'll see.
Ta-ta!
And you may notice there are 6 powers. The glide was guaranteed, so it doesn't need to be in that shop. The last power is so optional, they don't even put it in the shop, but it is quite nice. I'll get it if I can. Also, I don't know yet if I'm doing post-game. Feel free to weigh in, and if you want post-game to be on camera, it does involve a few mildly grindy things, like doing slay 8 of this monster style quests. But there's some entertaining new characters. There's a boss that references another game by the developer that I haven't even fought on my main file because it's level 100. There are refights with all of the ranger captains. I have to be a little careful with my movement because your partner character, well, I'll just show it. They can push the rocks around. They do physically exist in the world. Oh. May the guiding light of Leader Dorian show you the way. I just want that rock, actually. Also, you're super dead. Also, I'm still a hourglass. I guess Wallop's actually probably better than Smack, even though this thing has a lot of ranged defense. Having twice as much power is a bit of an advantage. What level? Oh, the Bulletino, it's 5 stars. It could learn self-destruct. 60 power ranged attack, that's a passive ability, because it's just when it dies, damages everything, including allies, by the way. So I don't think I'm actually too interested in equipping it. The way has been lit, go forth, if you say so. Alright. Just thinking about the quest I'm on. I'm not actually sure this is the right cave. I feel like... Oh, I think the townsfolk used to mine stuff down here in the past. I feel like I have a vague memory of doing this whole cave and it like wasn't even the right one. It's like I solved a puzzle for it and everything. But maybe I'm misremembering. There might be another similar point in the game. Anyway, we found an air wall with priority chance. Also, it's funny having enemies that won't actually attack you. Wait, actually, can I do anything here? I might need to find the other entrance. Oh wait, no, I can just... There is no other entrance, you just come over here. Oh! Oh hey, Banshee! That's one of the possible starters. Also, I'd rather not be Earth right now. Fairy Claw's fine. Oh, that could have been Wallop. So yeah, if you choose Spooky as your aesthetic in an unrandomized game, that's the starter you get. Healing Leaf. Thanks. It's buffing up. Alright, that Undying is about to die. Oh, I don't have any AP. Almost like I just used Toxic Stab or something. Have to actually use Leech to inflict Leech because it is in fact not water. Alright. One down. I'll just Toxic Stab. It's fine. Using Kaylee to record because she has less green health. Seems this is a fairly low rate. Tape Jam's not gonna do anything. I'll spread out the red health damage by doing it this way. Alright, nice. Didn't hit the person that was recording. Nice, got a good roll. Achievement locked, counting sheep. You get an achievement for each of the starters. Normally it's a bit of a bigger deal to get the other one. In the post game, you can buy the tape for the other one for like 20 fused material. Anyway, the eerie moans of the wild bansheep at night have led many to believe they are restless undead spirits, but this is untrue. They are very much alive. They just like to have a bit of a whine. Who doesn't? Got sheer luck. User's evasion is passively raised in proportion to the amount of HP loss. The other starter would have spit, and then I think it's called Sugar Rush. It's the same thing, but for speed instead of evasion. All right, well, not bad. These things seem harder to get around than other monsters. Oh, wait, it's only 12%? Never mind, I'll fight this out. Okay. Like a bull in a china shop, landing a beast-type attack on a glass-type opponent scatters sharp obstacles across the battlefield. Well, this is, in effect, any characters that use a melee attack will take damage from the glass shards on the battlefield. Oops, I'm using melee attacks. Of course, so is the Macabre. Maybe I'll just switch again. The bolt. Wait, there's a water enemy. The Wingloom. Leech is sort of ranged. It's not technically a ranged attack, it's a status move. Thanks for the buffs. Thunder Blast. This'll hit both, doesn't matter where I target. Oh, wait. Maybe try a Snooze Spore? I don't know, I probably don't really need to avoid running over the glass shards. Oh, and they're gone now anyway. Could've just done a melee attack. Electrified, so conductive damage as well, and then the air damage, and then also takes conductive damage when the other enemy gets hit, because it's whenever anybody takes lightning damage. Between Leech and Conductive, I'm expecting the Undying to die, even if I don't aim anything at it. Yep. Didn't even need the conductive hits. I guess I didn't need to target the lightning downward. We have multi-target. Alright, what am I doing? Mixing up all of my buttons. I just want Sansa Time to not be in front because there are Undyings around here. Hey, you over there. These monsters have me cornered. Could you give me a hand here? Okay, so this was the right cave. So we'll rescue them and then call it a video. Well, maybe look at the shops first. I mean, the whole point of this quest is to unlock a shop. Oh no, they've fused. Help! Hyper Southpaw. And a Puffercut. Characters with intercepting intercept all attacks directed at their allies. Oh wait, I can fuse. Wing Lion. Then I can just spam Thunder Blasts. Oh, thanks for the multi-target. Of course. Metal conducts electricity, increasing the scope and range of lightning type attacks. Wait, this is the wrong song for a rogue fusion. Anyway, metal conducts electricity still, leaving it, yeah, it inflicts conductive. Oh, also this thing's level 6. I probably didn't need to burn my fusion. Didn't notice. Anyway, it couldn't intercept the AoE attack, so that's why we actually got to defeat the other one. Oh, achievement locked. Sum of its parts. Defeat your first rogue fusion, I believe, is the requirement. I'm not gonna try to capture these. And yeah, the buffs and debuffs that were on the fusion got split by stack. Used material, plastic, wood. Phew, thanks for that. I came in here looking for some sticker ideas, but I ended up getting more than I bargained for. Say, did you notice Southpaw's move Magnet activates automatically at the start of battle? I think I've got my inspiration after all. Come see me at the market back in town. I'll have some special stickers for you. Quest complete, a little inspiration. Bye. I can't fast travel while I'm in a cave. Oh, I could have gotten that chest while I was up there. Or well, I guess I wanted to cross the bridge. I would have needed, yeah. We'd need to do this loop anyway. Whoop, I missed. All right, plant resistance sticker. Unfortunately, you can't equip it on a lot of things that you'd want plant resistance on. Oh well. It's probably more fair like that. All right, let's check out the new shop after resting. The thing with the Rangers is that each one has a special role they play in maintaining the town. Lodestein keeps the electrical grid running, Wallace maintains the buildings and walls, Zed does something. But these also reflect how they battle. Each of them has a unique tactic they'll use. I'm sure you'll be able to beat them, Gleisinger. I'm sure. Oh, tutorial remastering. Oh yeah, I have a 5-star tape. Certain tapes can be remastered when they reach 5 stars. Remastering a tape evolves it into a more powerful form. Its stats will grow and it'll learn new moves. Some monster forms can only be obtained through remastering, and in some cases, the remastered tape can be different depending on various conditions. Remaster tapes whenever you can. Remaster your Bulletino tape into a more powerful form? Yes. Boom. I think it got slower, but all the other stats grew. Your Bulletino became a Velocirifle. The back of the Velocirifle's skull contains a chamber filled with gunpowder that it can ignite at will, launching any projectile stored inside the barrel of its face. They have subsequently learned to have a very good aim. That's probably why the Bulletino, despite looking like it dashes all around as its attack, actually is a ranged attacker. It makes more sense later on the line to have bullet become gun. There's a metal woman up in the Easton Woods. Have you met her? No, I haven't. That piece of the map is completely unexplored right now. Oh, I've gathered 3 rumors, so I got that quest completed. Oh, we're actually running over a bit. Huh. I heard Captain Penny Dreadful can often be found in the ruined village east of here. Yeah, we read about that in the History Museum, right? It was, New London. Oops. Don't underestimate passive moves, my friend. I don't know if they're a move if they're passive, but they certainly go in a sticker slot. Astral Camouflage, uncommon. And I don't actually have that much pulp. These passives are often pretty expensive. Inflict 3 random debuffs on the last opponent to hit the user upon a defeat. With +1 duration, because it's uncommon. Revenge Strike is fine. Sometimes it activates elemental reactions you don't want to because they're buffs and you only hit them with a 15 power move. This one I'm not sure how you'd make advantage or make much use of it. Take advantage was the other way of phrasing that. Hey, more stab in the dark. If I really wanted to commit to that strategy, I guess. Although I'd want at least one more thing that can inflict evasion nullified. Bro, oh hey, I mentioned this. Uses a wall as a projectile, remaining duration multiplies damage. So if you put up a wall, nobody hits you, and then you throw, it's at a 150 power move for the cost of 2 turns, 2 AP, and 20% of your own health. Which, like, feels roughly fair. Especially because you lose 50 power if somebody hits you with a smack or a spit. A potato places a bomb on the target that will explode if not immediately passed on by melee contact. Which, I've seen it go back and forth a lot. Plastic knife. Hit one target multiple times, specifically for plastic damage. A lot of things with blades can actually use this. I'm gonna grab it. Because I bet that it can go on the fairy claw. I'll take off web wrap. I'm not that interested in tape jam. Yeah, there's plastic knife. So now we have 3 different elements of damaging moves on this fairy claw. This will be good for electric types. Oh, I mean, wait, does electric? It already loses to glass. What's it's gonna be actually good on? I mean, either way, it's a reasonably powered attacking move for 3 AP. Before I close out the video though, I just want to double check the type chart. Plastic attacks. Oh yeah, Astral. It would be good against Astral. Glass doesn't have a reaction with Astral. Okay, yeah, it makes smoke if you hit fire with it. Debuffs lightning type defenders with the same thing they get debuffed with if you hit them with glass. Anyway, that'll be it for this part. See ya.